Welcome back to Sip the Talent Films. I'm your host, Coach Evans, and today we're going to take a look at situational football, situational awareness. Some things we don't seem to have much of a clue about on this team. Now, when it comes to situational football, to me, less blame is on players and more is on the coaches. Because in my opinion, it's preparedness. And, speaking from experience, even on a smaller level, situations do pop up in games that you did not prepare for, and they look bad. I will say that they look bad. Certain things pop up that you just did not prepare for. You may have forgotten to prepare for, or it just slipped your mind. And normally when those things pop up and you hadn't prepared for them, they look terrible. They look terrible. Now, in this case, all these people do is football. Like, football is your job. At least in from my point of view, I had to do 6 classes and study hall, and some things just slip through the cracks. But these folks, all you do is football, and you get paid big bucks for it. You should think of every situation possible and at least have run a rep or two on it. At least, at the minimum, bare minimum. But it looks like our situational football is in the dumps. But let's take a look at what I felt like was one of the worst collapse of the big collapse from Thursday night, from Sunday night. And that is right before the halftime. Okay, welcome back. So just getting right into it. Smash your like button, please, if you don't mind, and subscribe if you've not done so as well. You see the situation right there. It's 20 Baltimore, 10 Buffalo, second quarter, 25 seconds left. Ball on the Buffalo 27-yard line. So they're not even in Baltimore territory. Let's just look at this. So they come out 2 by 2. And they just put him in motion and trying to get information. And looks like you see him pointing at Roquan, thinking, maybe it's man or whatever. Just trying to see. They just trying to get information. You go back in the box, and we have 3 deep, 4 under, and 4 defensive linemen. Why Travis is out there in a pass rush situation, I have no freaking clue. And not to say Travis can't pass rush, but we know they're throwing the ball. Put one of your pass rush. Put Fub in there. Slide Oway down and put Mike Green. Take Travis out. Travis don't need to be in this situation. Because if it's a break camp situation, he got to run Josh Allen down. He ain't doing that. Situational awareness. Why the freak is he in the game? Why? But let's go on. More motion. So you got the little shallow route from Palmer. And all this is trying to do, all this route right here is trying to do is to draw somebody up. Trying to draw somebody up, trying to draw somebody up, trying to draw somebody up so they can get something with these deeper routes. That's all Josh Palmer's route is trying to do. Josh Palmer's route is the worm on the hook. It is the bait. Do we take any of the bait? Let's see. Nobody takes that bait. So that's good. Everybody's kind of back at about 10 yards depth for the most part. And now it gets kind of tricky because you got this guy working here, and you're going to have guys start working across to try to, switch you up and mess your coverage up. But look up front. Ain't much pass rush going on. They forced him to step up, but now this is the reason why Travis should not be in the game. Look, Travis can't do nothing with that. Look, he just can't. It's impossible to ask him to try to chase that dude down. That's just not gonna happen. It ain't. And so now with that being said, you go back down the field. You got you in the middle of the field. Nobody's really has really plastered him or nothing. We got the underneath stuff covered. Got Josh if he's ready to scramble. But look at Jair. Jair got to have better situational awareness. This is Jair right here. See this guy coming? Close on it. Close on it. Because what else do you have to do? What else? What else is there for you to cover? Close on that. But now it's too late. They got to catch. They got to catch up to the Baltimore 47 yardage line. 14 seconds left. They busted to the ball. Get a spike. Stop the clock with how much time left? They stopped the clock with 8 seconds left. 8 seconds. Now, this right here. We drop 11 folks. We have 11 people in coverage. Nobody rushes. Nobody. Not one person. We drop 11. Here's the bait again right here. Coming across. Hopefully nobody bites on it. They just basically got 5 people on this side running this out. We running man with 3 deep. And they basically ran picks with all these guys to run them off. And ran a deep out with the number 4 receiver. To get him open. That's all they did. Well, actually, he came from the opposite side. He's a tight end on the other side. That's all they did. Now, I will say this. We was talking about nobody biting on the cheese. Look at this guy right here. What is he doing? Yeah, and I look like Van Oy. What is he doing? Why are you stepping up to that? Why would you step up to that? Why? Situational awareness, people. And now they're gonna hit that just because he stepped up. That's enough room to get it in. And the next play, they run out there and kick the freaking field goal. 3 free points. 3 free points. Because our situational awareness is, our situational football, our situational anything is poop. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. Like the video if you like the content. Subscribe if you've not done so. And hit that button so you know when the rest of this content drops for the 2025 season. Appreciate y'all for coming out. And I'll see y'all soon, man. Again, FTMF all season long, whether it's good or bad. Peace.